haven't done like an iPhone video in a while, I feel like, so sorry guys. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, if you guys didn't notice, I have new hair. I know I talked about it in my get ready with me. You just love my hair. I know it probably looks a little greasy or whatever, but it just looks so good and I'm so happy with it. Like, I'm going more blonde and I'm very pumped about it. I ended up getting a random day off today because the hurricane I can't say the name of it, passed through Connecticut, or a tropical storm just passed through Connecticut yesterday, and it was awful. So my work lost power last night while I was still there, so that was great. We apparently still didn't have power today, so I'm not at work and I'm perfectly fine with that. So I decided when I got home this morning, film a couple videos for you guys and, you know, get some more content. We got the time, let's do the content. Today I'm going to be talking about my spiritual journey, I guess we can call it. I don't really know. This is all just based on like how I feel, what I've experienced, so I'm not trying to like pawn this on anyone. I'm not an expert, disclaimer. I know really not a lot about all this kind of stuff. All I know is that I have been watching a lot of tarot card readings from the gem goddess, love her, and I've just been more into like my crystals. So again, shout out to Roya. I actually purchased this from her Etsy shop. This is a rose gold tower and it is so cute and I absolutely love it, and I could feel the energy coming off of it. And maybe placebo if you don't believe in it, but for me, I feel so calm when I hold this. So there's that. The reason I wanted to be a little bit more spiritual is because if you guys haven't already seen like my paranormal storytime video and stuff like that, I've had a lot of weird things happen to me that I feel like is not normal, but has also led me to believe that I am an empath and I feel people's emotions and their pain and everything. Like I could pick up on that quite easily. So that's part of the reason why I decided to start being more open towards it again. Other reason is because I've really suppressed, like I have like a third eye, and I think that I do feel and sense things differently than other people, not just by being an empath, but just more than that. So I've kind of just been trying to be more open towards it, but also very guarded because it does really scare me. But I'm also just trying to invite positivity and happiness into my life, because after this whole quarantine and stuff, like my life has really changed. I'm not the same person as I said in that video. I keep playing with my hair, so if you don't like that, goodbye. These last few months, I found one of the Gem Goddesses videos on my homepage. She is I don't even really know what she is. I think she's like a psychic or something like that. I don't know if she's a psychic. I know that she's very in tune with like spirituality and like crystals and tarot cards and stuff like that. Like I'm not that deep. I'm just like, I believe in the crystals, and I do still hold my belief from being Catholic of believing in God and all that kind of stuff. But that's as far as I take it, because obviously most of you guys know, if you don't already, the Catholic Church is very corrupt. There's a lot of things about it that I do not agree with whatsoever. So I don't consider myself Catholic. I just consider myself me. So there's that. So it's kind of like how I'm feeling right now is like a mixture of things. I always get weird vibes when I start talking about this stuff. Let me just start explaining some things. Okay. So I have experienced just a lot of like weird things with the paranormal that have been happening around the house, and I don't like to talk about it that much because I feel like it happens more when you talk about it. But I do feel like I have a lot of the power of to be like, okay, stop doing that. Like if you guys watch my old paranormal storytime video, I'll link it below. I talked about how when my mom was renovating the bathroom upstairs, all of a sudden when I was washing my face, I heard someone whistle in my ear, but there was nobody there. It freaked me out to no end. I think it was like my first like real paranormal thing that happened. I don't know. But I've also just like experienced, at least here living in this apartment, some things. I don't really want to, like I said, I don't really want to talk about it because I feel like it just brings up more. But there's just been like little things. It's nothing crazy. Gonna still stand by what I've said before, that I do believe that like all of my loved ones that have passed are like my guardian angel, especially my stepdad and my uncle, and definitely my dad. I feel a lot of my dad's energy lately too. I just feel him a lot more with me, and it's kind of weird to say, and oh my goodness, that's just a subject for me that's very hard to talk about still, because there was really no closure with my dad's passing, as most of you guys know from videos that I posted years ago when he first passed away. Me and my mom and my sister never got full closure for it, and we've had to kind of mourn and deal with it a different way. way, not by not, you know, going to a funeral, going to a memorial or anything. We weren't there for that, but we just had to figure out, you know, our own way and our own like way to grieve and to deal with things and stuff. And I don't know, like I've been okay with it for a long time, but I feel like lately I've just been really, I'm not gonna get too deep here, but like I just feel lately like I just acknowledging the fact that I'm still hurt. We ain't gonna ruin this makeup, Samantha. We are not gonna do that right now. But I like to acknowledge the fact that I am still hurt, and it's okay that I'm still hurt and I'm still dealing with it. So like it still goes through my mind all the time, at least lately, of the way that his passing came about and like the events leading up to it and everything like that, how we found out, you know, how we weren't even acknowledged, just like not even that, just him. I feel like I've spent so much time just being so angry at like my dad's family and my half siblings for not including us, finding out later on. So I'm not calling out my family or anything, but like to find out later that we were known about but never talked about, because it was like, you know, you get it. There's just a lot, but it's not really, again, it's not really any of like my family or anything like that that's bothering me anymore. It's just like him. Oh Lord, I hate it when I cry in videos, and it still happens every time, so I apologize. It's just that's really still bothering me, and like I've so badly just wanted him to acknowledge hope that he feels and acknowledges what I'm feeling. And it's kind of weird because now I feel like I'm closer to my dad than I ever was when he was alive, which is crazy because I feel some energy right now though. Definitely feeling him a lot more lately. Again, I'm not gonna get into that whole thing. I actually deleted a whole video about it. It's not worth it now. Wanting to like open up my third eye a little more, but not too much to where it's like, oh, I'm psychic or oh, I'm a medium. But I do kind of feel like I have medium tendencies. So if any of you guys out there are, please let me know if this is like if this is accurate, like if this sounds normal, because like this is just what I've been experiencing. I've talked in the past before about how I would go to sleep at night and be zoning out and try to fall asleep, and I just hear random people talking to me, just random people saying random things. One time it was like an old man, another time it kind of sounded like my stepdad, but it wasn't. It sounded like an old man though, and like a little girl, or just like, it's mostly like a little girl or an older man or somebody, and it's just like randomly saying things to me, and it was freaked me out so badly to one point that I just literally was just like, I don't want this anymore. I'm not acknowledging this. I don't want this. And from then on, it hasn't really happened for me since, and I don't really want it to, because that really scares me. But I feel like that was something happening. That was, yeah. And I'm not schizophrenic, by the way. Like, no, I don't have any like mental health issues as far as schizophrenia, any of that. Don't see things, none of that. That was like the first thing. And obviously the bathroom experience. And I've had other experiences with other things, and I'm just gonna keep that to myself because I do not feel comfortable sharing them online. But they were pretty scary, and body numbing fear, scary. So I think that there is some like truth to that. Maybe, I don't know. The one thing that makes me believe that I do have like medium kind of tendencies is that I let go and like don't think about anything. My family members talk to me, especially in like really stressful situations and bad situations where I'm crying, where I'm upset. I hear them talking to me. It sounds kind of weird, but like their voice and everything, I can hear them talking to me. So I don't know. Again, like let me know, but that's just another thing that I've been experiencing, that it's also kind of like helped me in a way, because it lets me know that they're still there, and they, you know, they're watching over me and Ween and my mom and my family and everything. So like it is comforting, but it's also a little like, ooh, okay. That's just kind of what I've been experiencing, but mostly have just been all about my crystals and staying positive and just trying to keep an open mind. But if you see like 1111 everywhere, this is what it means. And I've been seeing 1111 like everywhere on every clock for like the last like few months or so, which is crazy. Like I'll randomly look at a clock and it says 1111 on it. So I don't know. I used to see the 1111 a lot like years ago too, before I was like, I'm done with this, goodbye. No, thank you about that. I think that's about it. Yeah, I start to get weird vibes when I talk about it, so I'm just gonna stop right here. But again, if you know anything about any of this, or think what it could be or whatever, let me know in the comments. Constructive opinions are appreciated. This is just what I've been experiencing. I don't know. I felt like I was like crazy for a long time, but I don't. I just feel like you don't know everything. I feel like it's like no one knows everything about the world. There has to be like some other things going on that like the reason why, you know. So obviously, again, I just want to mention you guys with all the orbs in my videos and stuff like that. Yeah, so we got some things. With that all being said, let me know if you guys, any of you experienced any of these kinds of things, if you are any of this, if you know what any of it means, whatever. But I'm gonna go because I want to go make some lunch. It's probably like 12 o'clock, 12:30, and I'm gonna chill and then maybe edit a video and just be. I love you guys so much. Hope you have an awesome day. Subscribe if you want to see more of me. Like this video if you we messed that up. Like this video if you enjoyed. Turn on bell post notifications so you know when I post a new video. I post every Wednesday and Friday unless stated otherwise, so please be sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter for video updates, because I don't even know when I post anymore sometimes, because since I've gone back to work, it's been a little bit of a struggle. I'm not gonna lie, to keep up with this. I don't know why. It just like Besides, the only thing I can tell you guys why is because now we are not allowed to use like computers or anything. Basically now we have an enforced cell phone and electronics policy, so I can't bring my computer to work anymore, which really sucks, but whatever. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.